Hi everybody, so today we're going to discuss this second unit of inequalities. So we did talk about systems, we finished that. Now we're moving to this next unit, 6.1, 6.3 will be all about inequalities and some special inequalities and equations. Something that we already discussed a little bit for MCA preparation. Now we will just spend more time to kind of go deeper to those inequalities problems, and hopefully you will be very successful solving them at the end of the unit. So, lesson 6.1, solve inequalities using addition and subtraction. So the variable on the left, if you have variable on the left, then this inequality symbol means less than. When we graph something and all x values, since they're less than, they will be pointing to the left. Also, when we graph inequalities with no equal sign under, we keep what it's called open circle. So those are just the basic rules with the graphing part, and I know we already went through, but hopefully you'll remember. Otherwise, definitely that will be something new for you. And second case here will be if we have x greater than, so this position of the inequality symbol, if the variable is on the left, it's called greater than. Again, there is no equal sign here, so we keep open circle. All values for x greater than any number will be pointing to the right. Then we have another case in which x is lesser equal. So this is the point when we have equal sign attached to the inequality symbol, and we read it as a less than or equal to. So the values for x will be less or equal to, and we graph that by filling out or closing the circle. So the closed circle shows us that we have this type of inequality. Another type of inequality could be when values for x are greater or equal to. So again, we're pointing the arrow to the right because all greater numbers will be to the right, and the equal sign shows us we have a closed circle. So those are the major definitions, and we will do a few examples together, just learning how to graph inequalities and also solving some inequalities. Practice assignment worksheet will be 6.1, so once you're done with the video, you can go ahead and begin with your work with worksheet 6.1. Now, example 1. If I have f less than 19, how do I graph this inequality? So you can just draw a line, put number 19 somewhere in the middle. There is no equal sign, which means at 19 we have open circle. All values for f are less than, so all numbers less than 19 will be to the left. And you're done with your graph. Next one, w greater or equal negative 4. So again, we're drawing a line. I'm gonna put negative 4 right here, somewhere in the middle. It's up to you where you're gonna put the number. We have greater or equal, which means closed circle. The values for y are are greater, then all greater numbers than negative 4 will be to the right. With that, we're done with the first two examples and graphing point. So, pause the video if you need to take your notes and finish them. Otherwise, I'm moving on and you guys can just follow me. Then we have equation x plus 4 equals 7. Solve it for x and then graph it. Okay, well, let's solve it. X plus 4 equals 7. If I subtract 4 from both sides, I will get x is equal 3. Now notice that this is what we call equation. It's not an equality. And it's equation because I have equal sign. So at this point, when you're solving equations, you can put here 0, 1, 2, and 3, and your solution x equals 3 will be right here. We're not going to the left, to the right. Excuse me, we're not using open or closed circle, just because this is not inequality. X is exactly equal 3. So this is what X is equal to. Alright, inequality. So now we have another case with the less symbol, x plus 4 less than 7. We're going to do the same thing, x plus 4 less than 7. We will solve the inequality and then we'll graph it. So minus 4, those two cancel. X less than 3 is my answer. And if I have to graph that, I can just put 3 over here, open circle for this inequality symbol. There is no equal sign. X less than, all values less than x will be to the left. Alright, great. Here's another reminding. We are going to solve those, and actually you can try those on your own and see how you're doing before you check the video. If you wanna, that will be a great practice for you. Just remember, inequality symbol, open circle. Another way that it goes to, if we have this two types of inequality symbols, we call it open circle. All the inequality symbols with equal sign under is a closed circle. So open circle, closed circle. Alright, first example, x plus 12 greater or equal negative 14. So I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides, just like when we solve equations, and x will be greater or equal negative 26. Then we can go ahead and graph it. Negative 26 greater or equal, closed circle. All are greater values, so we'll go to the right. Next example, plus 9 plus 9. Those two cancel and we will get negative 5 greater than x. So be careful when the variable is on the right side of the inequality. So basically it says x is less than negative 5. So negative 5, open circle. If x is less than negative 5, then the solutions will be to the left. So always check the position of the variable, not the number. That will point your graph. Okay, the last one, we have plus 3 over here, cancel those, m will be lesser equal 11.4. So 8.4 plus 3 will be 11.4. Draw a line, choose the position for 11.4 decimal number, closed circle, m is less than, it means all the solutions will be to the left. Awesome. I do have one last example.